Hi everyone, Caroline here again. Continuing on with chapter 32 of the Imala Stamps, the new collection. I want to do this one. This is called Just Married, and if you can see the size of the stamps here that you get, they're fabulous. You get congratulations on, flowers just for you, together forever, just married, love. All really good sentiments on that. And the Timeless Beauty one as well. I want to use this girl here, and again you get lovely big stamps. You can see that. I'll just get the white paper. And you see that. Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this. You get a girl on a scooter here, and then you get this really elegant lady that can be for anything. I mean, evening dress, going out, or for this, like this, for a wedding. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Comes in for everything. And this, I love this one. I'm really looking forward to playing with that. Okay, so I'm also going to incorporate an older one from Imala, and that's the stained glass Flora, because this is lovely as a church background, a wedding church background, which would be nice. So I'm going to do quite a bit of matte and layering. Sorry, not matte and layering, masking off. I'm working on an 8" by 8" card. I've done a silver metallic matte background, and then the white card I'm using to stamp on and colour is a 7 by 7, and the silver is 7.5, 7.5, card 8 by 8. I use, for the masking, I use the Sticks to A4 masking sheet, and it just lifts off and you can reuse and reuse. What I do is, when I've finished with it, I have some oddment pieces from making stencils. I have some oddment pieces of Mylar, but if you've got some thickish cellophane or acetate sheets, thickish acetate sheets that you use for your shaker cards, you know, just make a square and pop them on there, and you can just reuse so they don't get, you know, bent and ruined. So that's, anyway, I'll get started. So I'm going to pop this off here, and we'll use that for later. Put these on here ready for stamping. So this is the car, the wedding car. That's going to go, and it just lifts off your cardstock. This, it doesn't rip your cardstock or anything. It's brilliant. So I'm putting that there, and you can stamp over that. And it's just so that I don't ruin anything. I'm going to have a stud behind the car there. Oops. Just want a stud there beside the car, like that. And I'll get my stained glass window. Once you've cut out your stamp on your masking sheet, you do get a piece of plastic as well. You can pop it back on that if you wish. So again, this stained glass Flora, I'd have to look on the website if it's still available, but it's been an amazing stamp, this. So that's going to go up there like that. So the church is in the background like that. Okay. Using my Versafine Clair Nocturne. stamp that up. Like that in the background. Let's do that a little bit more. Press that down. Lovely. And then I'm going to just take that stamp off. And I'm going to lift this one off the card because that's the one I'm going to stamp next. Can you see it leaves the let me just get that out. Like that. Pop her back. Just put that on my sheet. Okay. And get my car now. My car stamp. Great to play with, aren't they? They really are. So that goes up where the space is. Just there. Car is outside the church waiting. Like that. I'm going to take Our Lady up. Over there and get the stamp. See, by masking off, saves all the fussy cutting, having to put things on top and on top of each other, doesn't it? It's all sort of integrated into the same picture, which makes it really nice, easy to do. There she is. If you have any small areas, just found my pen. Any small areas like this, where you haven't quite met your stamp, just get a fine liner and fill it in like that. So easy. Like it was there all along. And I want to just see if this fits in here. I think it will. This sentiment, just married. I think it should fit on the boot of the car there. Oh, yes, it does. Look at that. Look at that. You can imagine all the things behind on string, can't you? That the cans and everything trailing behind the car, ready for them setting off. For the happy couple. Love that. Love it. Sorry, I do get excited with Imala Stamps. Just wipe my fingers. I just use a wet wipe for my fingers just to get ink off, because it's so easy to smudge your work. You know, when you're busy, it happens, doesn't it? So now we'll get colouring, shall we? Just find my Imala brush. That's my blue. This is it. Just want to do a bit of a blue sky behind here. And I still have some on my brush from my ink, tumbled glass. Just a nice edge to it. If you like the brushes, which are absolutely brilliant, you'll find them on they may be on Creative Craft on the launch, but you may have already found them, but also on the How to Craft Network, Stamps by Me, you'll find them on there. And really, really, really good value for brushes. And I've had mine quite a while now. I just keep getting more to do, because I've got colours for each one. I put a, the little gem on top to show which colour it is, so I don't get mixed up. And it saves keep re-cleaning brushes, doesn't it? Although they are self-cleaning. Right, I'm going to do her first and do her skin. These are Copic markers, and they're a skin tone collection. I'm just going to lean on a piece of card, and then I don't get ink on my hand, because that's another thing that happens. It smudges onto your card because you don't realise it's on the side of your hand. It's absolutely throwing it down outside. Beautiful April weather. Trying not to go over the ink if I can, because I've not done it with Memento, which I should have done using alcohol markers. So that's my bad. I'm just going to shade a little bit with this one. Just around a hairline, around her jaw underneath. Like that. Just show the side of her face. Round her necklace here, she's got her pearls on for her wedding day. Beautiful. Pearls and diamonds for weddings. So that's nice. You see, I've only used the two colours, but it's given her a skin tone and a light and shade. Her hair, I want to do a bit of a blonde colour. So I'm just going to try this one. This is my Maya markers. It's going to. I don't want it too dark. I'll just do a lighter one. This is a pale cream. And just test it. Oh, that's quite. I'll get a really pale one, really pale yellow. Sorry. Won't be a second. This is the Y49, so it should be, yeah, just a little bit lighter. I'm just leaving a little bit of white there because the light is shading on it. And I'll go back with my Y37. Just do some few highlights. This is YR32. No, I don't. Well, yeah, I'll try it. I want it too dark, but just a few tones. I like to get the different hair tones, because hair's never one flat colour, is it? Now her dress, obviously she's in white, so I wanted a really pale grey. I've got a CG one, just to shade areas like this, just to shade the dress so it's not flat. It's going around the arms, leaving the middle in white to give it that dimension. A little bit of shade in there and down the side like that. Now I've got some Thirsty Brush confetti ink that I got from Stamps by Me. Don't know if they've got stock of this anymore. You'd have to look on the website. If I can find it, I'll leave a link. But I'm going to do her dress in this because it is a lovely metallic white. So I just want to, I don't know if you can see that. It's giving it a lovely shimmer. Proper wedding dress colour, which is slightly off-white, which I like, rather than stark white. That's lovely, isn't it? I'll just get my fine marker now and just go back down that line, because I've painted over it. I just want to highlight that. So any bits you paint over, just get your highlighter. Bring it back. There we are, leave that to dry. And just want a tiny little bit of pink on the lips. There. A little bit of blue eyeshadow. Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? Okay, I'm going to do the church now, and I'm going to do that with my Uniball silver, just around the edge where the window is. I want it to be quite a delicate background because she is the focal point, absolute focal point. I want to just get some paints and just And I'm just going to do it very, very light in the background there. Got my water brush. Just squeeze that out. And this is called yellow green. You've seen me use these before. My my brush paints, the Chromatech. And all you do is just add water on and thin it out. You can even add your water on first. And then go on with your brush. And drag that out. I do prefer to work on watercolour paper, which is much easier than the smooth. But that's come up nicely. Don't think there's any more leaves on there. Just a little bit there. She is the focal point, isn't she? I'm going to get my pencils. So we're multimedia today. Again, I just want a really light colours. Just very light in the background, really pastel looking. These could be her wedding colours, couldn't they? Pink and white. That would be nice. And this one. Just to do a little bit of shading. There we are. Bring that out at the back. So it's nice that they're just pastel, isn't it? You know, get out your paints, your pens, your pencils, even your pastels. Just enjoy your art. Anything goes wrong, just start again. See that. Now you know me and shading. There we are. These are my Castle Art Soft Series pencils. Again, just a light green. And just a slightly darker green. Just for a tiny bit of shading. But again, you know, they are the pastel, more in the pastel shades. This one is called Terra Verde. Okay. Just keep going until you're happy with it. So that's just nice in the background, isn't it? It's gentle colour. And the same for the stained glass window. I really don't want that to take over the background. So just, again, pastel colours. Normally with the stained glass you go for reds and dark greens and I'll go for a little bit of lavender in the back there. You don't have to go mad with it, because this is your focal. There we are. That's enough for the background. We need to shade the car. Just, this is a nice blue, I think, for the car. The window's grey for the glass on the front. Just get a bit of the blue. Oops, sorry about that. Just caught me as I was sitting down. Hopefully you're still in shot. That's quite dark, isn't it? Let's see what this one's like. That should spread that out. That's a very light blue, isn't it? This is the bump. This is CG3. Do some shading. That pale blue. Wrong one. Just be careful of your ink. If you're using alcohol markers, stamp with Memento, which I should have done, but it is running dry at the moment. I need to refill it. I have the refills. I do that with all my ink pads. I buy the refills because you you know, your pad actually lasts a very long time. Be a few years before you need to replace the actual pad with a new ink pad. Just shading these words a little bit, just to bring them out. And again with my Uniball pen, the silver, I'm going to do some parts on it around the windscreen and the mirror, like that. And for the wheels, I'm going to get a warm grey 7, which I think have been quite dark, yeah. Like that. And my Imala highlighter pen, obviously just to highlight those tyres. I think my pen's running out. Let's try my other one. Oh yeah, that's better. They will be getting these back in stock soon at Stamps by Me, so Carly Duff will let you know as soon as they're back in stock. Everybody's waiting. You get, I think it's 5 in a box, so it's worth getting a couple of boxes, because once they're gone, you might have a bit of a wait. But they're very good at Stamps by Me, because they do get good stock in when they do it. You just got to be, everybody goes mad on them. Just going to see if I can just shade a bit down her dress again. With this cool grey one over that. That's a 2. Because the paint has covered up my shading. Cheeky muffin. There we are. I'll just dot with I know it's silver, but it'll sort of make the pearls shine. And to dot with my white as well. Should be nice. There we are. Just going to go around with my grey 2. And just put a bit of a drop shadow here. You don't have to worry about doing any background down here. because these are your focal points, your car and your bride. They're the important things. You don't really want much to take away from that. Once you start with some backgrounds, this is a CG2, so even though you might think, oh, that looks dark, it does lighten. As soon as it dries, it gets lighter. There we are. And it just stands her out there. And you see, it's made a pop, hasn't it? And what I want to do is I want to put some diamantes on now. Just want some around her hair, just small ones here. In fact, down the back of the dress here. See those two there? Just going to put a flower in her hair. I don't think I've got one small enough. I don't have a book small enough. That's nice, isn't it? But I want a diamante in that, so find another little diamante. Pop that right in the middle there. And I'm going to wait till I've got her on the matte background. So now she's going on that silver background. Always turn it over when you want to, you know, flatten it down. And then it can go on the 8x8. Like that. Again, turn it over, flatten it out. That's it. And then I'm going to use a really strong glue that I've got. What did I do with that flower? Here it is. It's going on there. And it's called Art Studio Super Tacky Glue. And I got it from the range, and I think it was $1.99 for that, and you got 118 ml. So let me just wipe that end. In fact, I'm going to take the top off because it's, you know, it's such a good glue. It's quite difficult to squeeze out. To use a little bit of a spatula and pop that on there like that. Like I say, it's super tacky, so you've got to leave it to dry, but once it's dry, it's It's really good. I mean, if you want to add glitter on a dress, add glitter. I just wanted the diamantes on this. Makes a lovely wedding card, that, doesn't it? But if I put that on black, you can see that better now. Move all my junk away. Hope you like that. Hope you've enjoyed the demo, and hope you're enjoying your Imala Stamps. Chapter 32. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.